Alright, so today we're going to be talking about missing bitmaps. So let's say, for example, you have a model that you have brought it in, like this, like how we import stuff, and you get to realize that the model you have imported doesn't have any of its materials applied or attached to it. We can tell by some of the details of this vehicle is missing, and if we have a look at another model as well, for instance, let's take in this chair, for instance. Let's measure to the scene, and this is also a perfect example. We get to realize that the textures of the chairs are not actually loading. So if we take a reference from what it's supposed to look like, we can see that its textures, it's exactly what's supposed to look like, but its textures are not actually there. So to do this is very simple. There is a website that we go to, and that is called Relink Bitmap for 3ds Max. You can get it directly from Colin Senner's website. He's the author of this product. If you like him, support him. And all you have to do is just download this. So when you download this, it's gonna go to your downloads folder, or wherever your downloads for it, wherever you store your files at. And what you do next is that you have to install the script. So installing the script is quite easy. You can do it in two ways. Either we click and drag and it will automatically install, or we go to scripts, we go to run new script, and then we just go to where the file is located. So in this case, mine is located in my downloads failed folder, and this is it. So the moment you click on it, you will get this message that it's already installed. So this is what the script looks like when you run it, and it's basically telling you that all these things here are missing. So to find these things, this is basically the bitmaps that are missing. It's a bit of two things. Before I show you how what to do, is that I want to show you exactly what is actually going on from a technical point of view. So if we look at, let me switch to Corona. If we look over here in the material editor, we get to realize that all these blacks means there's literally no texture loading up. I can see all these blacks here. These are the bitmaps that are actually missing. So we gotta find these bitmaps, and to find them, you'd have to search on the bitmap name. As you can see, this is called Map Check Katana Book Napoleon Sofa Cloth, and you literally have to manually go and find it in the location of the folder that you imported in. So normally when you download stuff, all your bitmaps are actually in here. So if you look, I say it's looking for clothbump.jpg. So we have to look for a cloth bump. I think this is it. Cloth bump. No, this is cloth that. Let's see. Cloth that makes two. Cloth that makes. There we go. Cloth bump.jpg. So this tells that this particular JPEG is a bitmap, and this needs to be applied to this particular folder. So doing this is actually quite long. So the much more simpler and easier way to do this is just by clicking on the bitmap reinstalled, and all you have to do is to go and create a new directory of where the item is located, and once you just click select folder, you'll have it appear here and click on add. Since I already know where mine is located, I'm just gonna click here and click on relink, and automatically what's going to happen here is that it's now going to find all the missing bitmaps that are these things in the folder directory that we just created, that we just added. Or a simpler thing to also do is just to go here and click on the location like this and come drop it in there. Okay, so it just finished. Okay, so now that it's finished, we have our bitmaps now showing. But to conclude what I was saying, you can just click browse by directory, you insert it in, click OK, and then you just have your maps in there. So as you can see now, if we open our material editor again, we can see the bitmaps are coming back gradually on their own. So now everything has been linked. So now when you render this should look exactly like what we have in the reference sample from the model itself. It's supposed to look just like this now, and now you're good to go. So the same thing applies to everything. When you get any model, we can see now a vehicle, a bit more of the insights are now showing, and this is now going to render properly. Yes. Alright, thanks for watching. Let me know if you have any questions in the comments. I'll see you on the next one.